Now, the capability to be able to take action on a daily basis and all the time requires something very special. It's your mindset. How do we stay in a sales mindset all the time? I mean, there are times that you're going to meet somebody that could have been, oh man, like the game changer for a business or for your deal, for your entire business. It could have been the investment of a lifetime or whatever the case is. And you would have botched it because you weren't in the sales mindset. And so since you're not in the sales mindset, you said, oh, that's nice. It's cool. You had a great time. You shook hands. You know, you saw the project. You saw this, you saw that, you learned, and then you walked away. And at no time did you attempt to present you, your skill, and what you are capable of doing. And that's going to happen to you time and time and time again until you turn a switch on in your mind and you begin to stay in the mind of sales all the time. How do you make this work? There are a couple different ways that you make this work. First of all, one thing that I try to tell everybody is to consistently educate yourself. Now, what do I mean by consistently educate yourself? Well, first of all, you're here in the academy, so that's going to be one, right? But there are other opportunities, aren't there? There are people on YouTube giving away great information. There are podcasts that you can tune into and listen to on a daily basis. Shoot, I have a podcast with over 200 plus episodes that you can tune into and learn something new every day. Imagine being able to go to things like Clubhouse, books. For Pete's sake, folks, read a book, right? I would challenge you to read more than a book. I would challenge you to read a book a month and then turn that into a book every 3 weeks, and then turn that into a book every 2 weeks, and then turn that into a book a week. All that time-wasting stuff that we talked about a little while ago, put your face in the book. You don't like books? Cool. Audio books. Get into an audio book. Did you ever hear of Uptime? Uptime helps you break down certain books into 5-10 minutes. Look, there are opportunities for you to educate yourself in every angle. You've taken the first step. You're here in the academy, but you all have access to all this stuff here. So my challenge to you is to stay consistent and educated. How does this help you, right? How does this help you? Well, if you're in the daily mindset of listening to sales tactics, sales mastery, marketing tactics, marketing mastery, real estate news, mortgage news, all this other stuff, then that shifts your mindset. Business building, team development, team building. I mean, there's so many great business subjects out there. 4-day work week, 10-day work week, people who believe against the 4-day work week. There's so much stuff. And if you're consistently consuming and consuming and consuming, you have no other choice but to exude it. You will put into place things that you have learned, that have resonated with you, that you enjoy, that you love, that you dog ear the page on, that you highlight, that you listen to, and then double tap the back button so you could get 10 seconds back or 15 seconds back so you could hear it again. This is the greatest example of staying in the sales mindset. And then the second one is to practice consistently. Practice all the time. Practice on your spouse, practice on your kids, practice on your parents. Try to sell something to everyone all the time without coming across sleazy. Because I know a lot of you are thinking right now, well, I don't want to be a sleazy salesman. I don't want to do it. Stop it. This is what you do for a living. This is how you put food on the table. This is how you create opportunity for your children. This is how you pay for college. This is your opportunity. This is your chance. And if you are watching this and you're in this academy, it's because you chose a career that requires sales. So I challenge you guys, try these two things. Educate yourself at a high level and practice what you learn consistently, so that when you meet somebody and the conversation comes up with the opportunity for you to sell without sounding like a salesperson, or pitch yourself, or prove your abilities, your skill set, you don't practice on them. You don't try to educate with them, or you don't miss the opportunity. Because you've been educating, you've been practicing, you're going to go in at 100 miles an hour. And I promise you, when you get really good at this, those conversations get so much better. When those conversations get better, people look at you and they go, man, I like the skill. I like the education. I like what you're saying. I like the demonstration. I love your presentation. I'm going to hire you and pay you to do what you do for a living.